Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a quick AEW review for June 1, 2022 in Los Angeles, California. Let's go. It starts with CM Punk and FTR versus Max Caster and the Gun Club. This was a good match. Everybody in this match had a reaction, whether it's CM Punk and FTR getting cheered, Max Caster and his raps, the Gun Club being called ass boys. It doesn't matter. All of them are over. They're great wrestlers. This was a good match, and the match ends with CM Punk and FTR both hitting their finishers. All three of them hitting their finishers, I would say. And it ends with CM Punk and FTR doing a little promo. And CM Punk says, he talks about the Forbidden Door and starts asking who's going to be his opponent. And in comes Hiroshi Tanahashi. So we might see Hiroshi Tanahashi versus CM Punk at Forbidden Door. That's great. I haven't seen that much of Hiroshi Tanahashi. So as a guy who doesn't watch Japanese wrestling, I want to see how AEW does with him and introduces him to the mainstream media. After that, we have probably the best promo I've ever seen for AEW, honestly, as MJF cuts his own pipe bomb CM Punk style. I could go on and on about the MJF promo. It's amazing. You have to go see AEW, or at least the clips on Twitter and YouTube. But this promo was amazing. He calls Tony Khan a mark. He talks about all the ex-WWE guys, talks about how he would probably do better in the WWE, and tells Tony Khan, fire me, I dare you. Amazing stuff. Next up, we have Johnny Elite versus Miro. Miro's return since Full Gear, I would say. He comes back better than ever, beats Johnny Elite, so Miro wins this one. Chris Jericho and his goons come in to cut a promo, but get interrupted by Eddie Kingston and William Regal, in which they announce a challenge of Eddie and his group against Chris Jericho and his group for blood and guts. Jericho says nah. Ortiz, I would say, comes in and steals a chunk of Jericho's hair, not even that much. Then Chris Jericho gets mad and says, you know what, okay, we'll do blood and guts, but I also want Ortiz hair versus hair, so we're gonna get that at Road Rager later on. After that promo, we get to a segment where Samoa Joe's trying to talk, but gets attacked by Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh. Gets his arm that was already like his arm shoulder combo that was already kind of like at ease broken even more, and he, it ends with him screaming in pain. Then we get to Red Dragon, Young Bucks, and a member of the Bullet Club, Hikilio, I would say his name is, sorry if I mispronounce it, against Matt Hardy, Darby Allin, and the Jurassic Express. The match was good. It shows all of their incredible abilities. Hikilio, who was a part of the Bullet Club, again, I could be botching his name, it shows his potential. He's really cool. He's like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". It's amazing. And the match, of course, is won by Red Dragon, Hikilio, and the Young Bucks after the Young Buck hit Jungle Boy with the Meltzer driver. After that, we get Athena talking to Tony Schiavone about the TBS title, how she wants that belt. Then comes in Jade Cargill with her baddies and Stokely Hathaway. They berate her, and then in which Anna Jay and Chris Statlander come in to protect her. That ends that segment. Then Wardlow versus JD Drake happens. Wardlow wins, lol. Then Smart Mark Sterling comes in and serves Wardlow with a lawsuit on behalf of the AEW security team. So it seems that Wardlow is going to be in this weird storyline. Maybe he's going to fight Tony Nese. After that, we have Scorpio Sky talking about his upcoming match in AEW Rampage against Dante Martin. Dante Martin intervenes and says, Scorpio Sky, your time is up. It's my time. I want that TNT championship. Scorpio Sky is like, I bet. Then we have Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker versus Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. All I have to say about this match is Jamie Hayter, she's her. I like her. I like her a lot. But Toni Storm and Ruby Soho win this match. And now it's time for the main event, as Mark Henry would say, as Daniel Garcia will face Jon Moxley in the main event. Main event was alright. Jon Moxley wins after a really bloody match, and this basically prepares them for their blood and guts match. This whole episode of Dynamite was special in a weird way, as the first hour was really great with CM Punk, FTR, Max Caster, Gun Club, the MJF promo, Johnny Elite, and Miro with Miro's return. And it all starts to go a little south in the beginning portions, and the end was kind of meh, but a solid episode for Dynamite. And that's all. See ya.